Hello, Owen, Alfonso and Martin, otherwise known as the Hoosiers. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. How are you, Jamila?
Oh, good. You look startled. Why do you look startled?
The only thing was that I was hearing the countdown for when this was starting and I had 2 seconds to go and then you started to...
Did I catch you off guard?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, we're all right now.
I'll get through it.
I feel good about it. How are you doing, Martin?
Well, I'm also startled, because he is.
Okay.
We work in a tandem.
You look quite nonchalant. Anyway, moving along. Now, you released your debut album 3 years ago, so where on earth have you been hiding? Where have you been?
Great question.
Yeah, really good. And you'd think we'd have a better answer for it by now, because we've been asked it before. Not slating you, I'm not slating the questions. They're
fine.
fine.
Attack me.
No, we're the ones
it's all right.
It's not you, you're okay. But we took about 2 years to kind of tour the legs off of it, and then after that, about 18 months on this new album. It just took us a lot longer because we had to scrap an album because it was no good. Yeah. And do you actually feel like it was no good, or did someone else tell you it was no good?
Bit of everything.
Bit of everything.
Mainly us, though, actually, wouldn't it?
It was mainly us. But, yeah.
Be fair, which is rare, but it'll probably be back for the third album if we get stuck.
But seeing as you, and I'm so glad you did, made a point of saying that, you know, you've been asked that question so many times, why don't you just start inventing, like, things that you've been doing for the last 3 years?
True.
I know, usually I go with, like, oh yeah, I can speak 8 languages and breathe underwater or something.
Brilliant.
I mean, that's better. Is that better?
Definitely better, stronger. It's too late, but, you know, stronger. Anyway, for the next time that I probably ask you that question.
I'll remember it.
All right, now you guys are here today because, of course, you've got a new album coming out, and it's called The Illusion of Safety. It's got an electro sound, which is, you know, different from the first album. So what made you move in a new direction?
I think it was very apparent to us that it wasn't 2007 anymore, not just by calendars and newspapers kind of helped. And then after a while, sort of celebrations would begin to happen around sort of the 31st of December, that sort of time. We were like, whoa, this is weird, something's happened, something's changed, and so is music, because it wasn't like just full of lots of indie pop bands anymore.
I think we wouldn't be excited really if we stayed doing the same thing. Yeah, it wouldn't be really exciting if we just stayed doing the same thing.
But that said, although everything has gone electro, we did, I mean, one of the reasons we had to throw out a lot of the dishwater of music, if you will.
Glamorous?
Yep, yeah, that was an adventurous analogy.
Hello, welcome back to the Album Chart Show. I'm only here with the Hoosiers, no big deal. You guys all right?
Yeah, all right.
Now, the first single, Choices. I read that apparently you're hoping to make the record books by releasing a 43-minute-long version of the track containing extra lyrics sent in by fans.
Let me stop you there.
That is amazing.
We've done it.
You've done it?
Yeah.
You actually went through with it. So tell me about it. I mean, what can I expect? I mean, this is amazing.
A lot of the same.
And why would you do this? Is it PR stunt? Is it just for fun?
Exactly.
Oh,
PR.
Shameless. Brilliant.
Absolutely. You can't just come back with an album, can you? You know, music, who wants to just hear a new album?
No, absolutely.
Got to have an angle.
These are the days of Lady Gaga, you know, we have to have PR moves.
Totally.
Fine. And what about the people who've sent in, you know, they've submitted their lyrics, they're being used?
Still
royalties?
pawns in our game. No.
Royalties? No, nothing?
Oh, good one.
Gutting?
Yeah. All for us.
All for you.
They will have to sign a contract before they send it.
I think the whole next album we should get people just to submit lyrics, you'll be fine, and music.
Might speed things up,
yeah. Produce it.
Something like that.
It's fair to say you've got a strong following, that's definite. Now, there's a group of hardcore Hoosier fans that follow you everywhere, and I heard apparently you took 20 fans out for lunch because they turned up too early for a gig. Is this true?
They've earned it.
This is lovely. Where did you go?
Went to, we gave them a choice of McDonald's or Subway.
Oh, pulling out all the stops there.
Right, look at that. Builds up and takes away.
Half-price sale at Subway.
You know,
so
I'm just saying.
No, we don't want them to get, you know...
Ideas above their station. Or start always turning up early for gigs. Coincidence.
Remember, we just totally screwed them over on the, that, like, world record attempt, so we've just taken all their royalties and bought them a sandwich with it, so we don't really deserve too much praise.
Spot back in 2007, which is very impressive. Goodbye, Mr. A, and Worried About Ray were literally, I mean, they were everywhere. Could not escape them. Not that I wanted to, necessarily.
Like a musical play.
They were just everywhere. Are you sick of those songs now, a little bit?
Do you know what? In a way, it's like we don't listen to them out of choice now, but when you play them live and you see the looks on their little faces, see the twinkle of a baby's eye.
And they're singing them back to you.
And you're like, oh, you guys, I could keep doing this all day. Yeah. No, I'm just very genuine and I get misread, Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy to do.
He's on our team.
Yeah.
You know, it's
good to show some of that infighting going on now. Yeah, no, I can see it, I can see it.
If you haven't got anything nice to say, Martin...
No, but I think it's important people know what you like, really.
Well, they know. Like, that's
all right,
patronising
okay.
of them,
Let's
like.
not break up on my show.
Yeah, maybe
all right,
we should.
save that for later.
Maybe we should.
Yeah, do it. Sure. Well, guys, thank you so much. Let's shake hands. Let's do that.
Right, wow, thank
Lovely.
you.
Firm handshake.
Yeah? Whose was the best?
Definitely yours.
Really?
Yeah. Martin really tried, though. Lovely.
He's got really grippy hands.
What about me?
Yeah.
I hate him.